Welcome back for another video. Today's a little bit different. Normally we shoot just film on this channel, but we did something a little different. This video, I ended up taking some portraits for a client. Whenever I do paid client work, I always shoot digital, just that way I'm able to have less mistakes if possible, and take as many photos as I want. It's just way less to worry about. It's cheaper that way too, bigger profit margin than that. So yeah, I ended up shooting digital photos, but I also brought along my Bronica and shot some Fuji Pro 400H that I ended up getting for Christmas, and I did both. This was my first time shooting in a studio. Yeah, more or less. I've done one other kind of shoot where I did a fake studio, really, but that was like I'm very early in my photographing life, I guess. It was only like within 6 months of getting my first camera. I hardly count it. I don't like the photos very much. There's one or two good ones on it. But anyway, this is more or less my first time ever doing a studio shoot. I am not a professional studio photographer. But yeah, so I shot in a studio. Studio we went to, it's called Studio Space Arlington. It's here, Arlington, Texas. It was an okay studio. I didn't really have any complaints other than not a whole lot of variety. I was hoping for more spaces to shoot in. It was just a simple backdrop studio, but that's what the client wanted, so that's what we did. Originally, I wasn't supposed to have this client, but my friend Harley had to drop out of shooting, and she suggested me, and I'm really grateful for that. I'm really lucky, and it gave me some experience in shooting studio work, and shooting film portraits professionally, which is really cool. So yeah, that's basically the gist of this video. I'll show some of the studio, like some of the shooting in studio. I'll show some of the editing. It's probably gonna be a pretty short video, but I decided we're gonna go ahead and do that for this video. So this is just gonna be a real simple talk through on kind of part of my editing process. I basically ended up creating a preset for this shoot, just some very basic adjustments on the exposure, the highlights, the shadows, my texture, and my clarity and my haze, and then some vibrance and saturation. And then working from there, sometimes bringing down some oranges, sometimes adding in some sharpness, just really kind of depending. She was a great model, she did really well. I had a lot of fun with this. And yeah, that's kind of some of the process that I did. This one right here is why I do this. The way the bokeh falls off on the rear eye, the amount of detail in the film, even the grain, which you shouldn't expect much from Pro 400H, but even the grain is perfect.